Hey guys, welcome back. Ruckus here, bringing you not a quick blitz today. We've got the first subscriber replay episode. Very appropriate timing too, considering I just put out that how to record gameplay video just a couple of days ago. Big shout out to the lads who've already sent me their replays, much appreciated. And today's episode is mines themed. 3 replays, 1 of my own, 2 from you guys on the mines map. Leading the charge down at tier 6, a couple of lads from the A-WTN clan. TheLimpeh in the Hellcat, the American tier 6 tank destroyer, turreted tank destroyer, and his platoon mate Spawner 2000 in the premium German tank destroyer, the WoT. Not the first time TheLimpeh has been on this channel. You might recall from one of the Supremacy episodes, he offered a counter perspective to a battle on Himmelsdorf, coming out on top in his E50. And he is rushing the hill. It's a very ballsy move. I was looking at this replay going, oh, I wouldn't have done this. 2 tier 6 reds, their mediums, would definitely have beaten him in a one-on-one fight, but he gets away with it. No resistance here at the top of the hill. Spawner is following along behind. And we've got a couple of campers down the bottom end of the map, and a VK that is running wide into the town there. He's just run into that medium. Pucker moment, driving on the crest of a hill with so many reds down the bottom there. Lucky they're a bit slow on the ball. Didn't take any shots. And moving now to try and support this VK. Spawner's moving up into those bushes, overwatching all those reds down in the valley there. It's a good position for the WoT. Excellent gun depression on that thing, negative 15 degrees. And TheLimpeh wants to help this VK, telling him to pull back so he can give him some supporting fire, but either he doesn't speak English, he's one of those player 03 wah names, never reliable teammates, or he's not paying attention to the commands. He just sits there and is taking a battering, and as TheLimpeh goes to look around the map, the Easy 8 pulls into view, and look at the turret rotation on this thing. The Hellcat, that is one of its big weaknesses. Very slow turret rotation. Does get one shot on the Easy 8, but they lose the VK. Scores a 1-1. Look out, Easy 8 somehow bounces. That must have hit the gun mounted. It's the only place she will ever bounce in the Hellcat, and this gave me a laugh. You do not side scrape in the machine with only 12 millimeters of hull armor. The KV-1S 122mm easily overmatched. You could not, within the rules of the game, bounce that shot with the 122mm against 12 mils of armor. Looking for the Easy 8, who from there appears not to have the gun elevation to shoot up at TheLimpeh, but he's tucked in so tight at the hill that he doesn't have a return shot either, so that's going nowhere. Let's leave him for the time being. Time to pull back and help Spawner. Look out, there's that KV-1S. He's pre-aimed, but he doesn't take the shot. Getting away with murder here. Back to safety. They've lost the Stug. Pulled one back though. The Churchill gets the Anko. Looks like he's taking a few hits from Spawner. And nice little double tap there on the M4, who's out in the open. What's left? T-34-85, partially hidden up the back. Allied flat Panzer takes out the enemy WoT, but he's going to make a mistake here. He's driving into the river, and he's about to get caught in some crossfire. The Easy 8's come around the back, and that T-34-85 is going to keep him spotted. One shot there, speculative shot. You can see the flat Panzer there taking some hits. It's not going to last long. Spawners head back to try and spot those guys, but looks like they've gone into the riverbed. Okay, gets one on the T-34-85, who's now one shot kill for both of them. They lose the flat Panzer. Both those guys in the river, no shot there. They really need to take down this T-34-85 and then set up defensively in the bushes. Keep eyes on the approaches. That'll let them at least get the first shot away. Maybe whittle the red guys down to a one-shot kill each, make them play more defensively. Because at the moment, they can pretty much push hard and expect to win this. Both the TheLimpeh and Spawner are on one-shot kills for that K1S, so you have to play it carefully. Swing and a miss there from Spawner. T-3485 lives. No shot. Making a bit of a mess of it. I really need to take this guy down. There we go. Drives out in the open. One kill there. Scores are even. But stops to point out the obvious. Less talking, more positioning. Someone's sitting in that bush there to the right and mind the approach to the hill. Come on. They've had more than enough time now to come back. I'm like, what is he doing? Stay high until you know where they are. There's a last minute change of plans here. Still no one's watching the approach though. Still talking. And that has allowed the Reds to come in up the sloped approach here. But it's kind of worked in their favour because they've now got this Easy 8 caught in the crossfire. KV1S, pull back. Lucky. One shot at the Easy 8 but does not connect. Like, stay up. Support. Spawner. Don't leave. No. I said don't do it. Spawner now on his own against two tier 6 Reds. This could end very badly, but he does manage to take out the Easy 8, who is obviously too aggressive there. KV1S is pushing. Yes, well played, Spawner. Nicely done there to take out those two guys unsupported, and well played at the both of them. So thank you TheLimpeh for that game. Nice little result there for that tier 6 platoon. 1700 damage for Spawner and 1500 thereabouts for TheLimpeh. Off to the opposite side of the map for the next game. Another guy from A-WTN, craftysteve in the M46 Patton. One of my favourite tanks in the game. Let's see what he can do in this tier 9 American medium tank. It's another hill rush, although a better lineup for a hill rush this time. Top tier, the Reds have got only 2 tier 8 medium tanks, so that's who we expect to see at the top of the hill. Bit of jiggling there between the ammo types. He's settled on APCR, probably unnecessary considering this lineup, but certainly well within his rights to play it safe. There's the Pershing with the IS-7 backup, T-44 there as well, but they're safely on top of the hill, and he's dropped the adrenaline. This Pershing is definitely going down. The Reds had a chance to take the hill before craftystev's backup arrived. They were a bit slow there. See, they're only just forming up now, but pulling back, taking damage, and the hill is safely within their hands. It's still an APCR, but the hill's now theirs, so he swaps to AP, which is good to see. Don't like seeing people just default gold rounds. It's unnecessary, especially if you're running a standard account, which I think Steve is.
Enemy armor is damaged.
AT-15 not going to last long in that position. T-44 gets the kill. As he pokes round, that IS-3 was pre-aimed on the spot. Swap back to APCR for a bit of vengeance. Unnecessary, but does the job. AP, look for an engine fire. Doesn't get it. IS-3 gets that kill. 3 love. The game is going well. Yag Tiger at the back. Next target. He's tracked, pulling away. Lower plate. Yep. Nicely done. And it's a terrible place for those heavies to be. Don't you hate it when you're a heavy tank on mines in that position and you've lost the high ground? The Reds have got all the opportunity in the world to flank round or shoot from multiple angles, and there's really nothing you can do. It's a painful situation. Although they're in good machines to take hits. E75 and the IS-7, very tough machines. This is a mistake though. Being out in the open to try and get the killing blow with HE. Might not have even done it. HE on the top roof of the E75. And that's going to cost him because see the ag tiger at the back there? He's pre-aiming at you. It doesn't look like it, but he is. And he goes down. Bad luck, Steve. Although well played there. Some good moves. How did that T44 get behind there? You might be able to tell looking at this replay, it looks a little funny, yeah? There's something going on with the colours. Well, this replay was actually recorded with a Elgato. It's like a standalone recording device that you can plug into consoles or computers. In this case, obviously a mobile device to record gameplay. For some reason, when you're recording Mac mobile devices, I know I've tried it with my iPhone, you just kind of this poor colour fidelity, which is kind of annoying. So that's what's going on with this replay. Steve is using an Elgato, which performs quite well otherwise. I mean, frame rate's good, sound and that all works. It's just funny colours. You can see when comparing it against QuickTime. So that's the end of that game. How much damage do you think he managed to do in that couple of minutes? First class badge, Confederate and Sniper Award. Just over 5k from 17 shots fired, 15 penetrating hits. Very well played. Nice game for the M46 Patton. To finish up, the M46 is back. It's myself and Carrick in this one in the M103. And just for a change, a bit of gameplay where the hill is not the important feature. I'm looking at the lineup in this one going, it's just myself really in the hill push against a T54 and possibly a T20 there. With supporting fire that you can get when you try and rush the hill from this side. So, nah, screw that. Not going to do it. Not this time. I'll leave the heavies to their own devices in that kind of center portion of the map and see what I can find out this way. And there we go. Look out. VK4502B. I was going to rush straight to the little island there, but change of plans, at least for the time being. Swing back. I was thinking maybe just provide supporting fire to the hill when the E75 spots the meds, but Carrick is heading this way, so with the two of us, if there's just that VK there, we can definitely root him out. There he is. He's spotted by Carrick by the looks of it, so approach him from behind these rocks. Remain hidden as long as possible. Get the jump on him. Try and get one hit in. Yep, just as he pulls back. And I'm not going to face off just yet. Let Carrick come up. Possibly take a hit on the turret. Good hit by Carrick. And if I can just slip by. Yes, just. That is the end of the VK. Bad luck, Scott Hill fan. Carrick gets one more. Through side, bang, done. Right, the hill, how's it going? The Reds predictably have taken the hill. E75 there is clinging to life. He's done quite well though. Double tap there I think from myself and Carrick on the KB4. I'm going to take this down. Carrick gets the ISU. I get the KB4. Game is definitely going well. 3 love. E75 has not gone down yet. Well played. He gets the M103 before the T32 punches his ticket with a derp shot there off the engine deck. How did that bounce? Tracking shot on the T34. He's going to get away though. One more hit. Yes, damage somehow from that angle. Opportunities on the island have definitely dried up, so let's push towards cap. Only a bit of real resistance left in this team is the T54. And as I'm on full health, no stress. Pretty old replay, you can tell by the fact that I have good ping. Which means this replay must be from last year because I have not seen 100 millisecond ping for about 6 months. GG. And of course the fact there's no camo. T32 through the engine deck. Bang. T20. T54 to finish. Going for a shot. Derp. Into the rocks. Well played, Ruckus. He's probably looking my way. Trade shots. That's quite alright. And through the front to finish. Bow. That's it. Thanks once again to the guys from A-WTN. craftysteve in the M46 Patton. Spawner in the Dicker Max. And of course TheLimpeh in the Hellcat. Well played, guys. Thank you once again for the replays. Much appreciated. That's it from me. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.